Hi, today I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to sync your KeePass database with Google Drive. So I'm going to presume that you've got KeePass open and your database is open. It's relatively easy to do. We're going to achieve this by using triggers located here. So the first thing to do is click onto triggers. I've already got a trigger created which is sync with Google Drive. So basically, I'm just going to show you quickly how to do this. So you'll be able to do this relatively easy. All you need to do is add a new trigger, which will show this screen. You type in the name of the trigger, which in this case is sync with Google Drive. Make sure that these two checkboxes are enabled. Then click on next. Take you to the next option, which is a new event that we're going to add. To do this, you click on add, which will bring you to this dialog box, and in there, in the event, select save database file. File URL comparison equals, and file URL filter is the path of your KeePass database file. In this case, it's the users directory, Google Drive, and the name of the database file. Make sure it's got this particular syntax with the inverted commas, and probably the best thing to do here, since you'll be using it again in other screens, is just to copy that path. So once you've done that, you click on OK, then next. It'll take you to the conditions screen. Same thing, click on add. We get to this screen. Make sure you choose file exists, paste the path that you copied before. OK, next. You'll get to actions, add, and the action we want to do is synchronize active database with file URL. File URL again is the KeePass database path, and then leave the rest blank. Click on OK, and then click on finished, and then click on OK. There's probably two options that you'd need enabled that we use to get this working the way we want, and they're in the tools options panel. Basically what's going to happen is whenever we minimize KeePass, it's going to trigger a save of the database file, or if a few minutes lapse, it's also going to lock the database and trigger a save as well. To get that working, go to the Advanced tab, and probably the one that you would need enabled if you haven't got it done so already is automatically save when closing, locking the database. So you definitely need that one enabled. I think that's actually the only one that you need enabled for this function to work properly. So then click on OK, and you've pretty much got the trigger working. So what happens is whenever the database is locked or minimized, it will cause a save. When it causes a save, it's going to trigger the event of syncing with Google Drive, in which case it's going to upload to Google Drive and it will be synced on the server. Now if you're using this in a multiple user environment, which we are, then you would have the same sort of setup here with all other users as well. And what would happen then is every time they update the database, it will trigger a save, sync it with Google, and because we're all connected to Google Drive, we'll all get the synced version of the database file. So that's pretty much it. If you've got any questions, please leave a comment. Thanks.